Boots on the ground in Belgium. The country was put at the centre of the investigation immediately after the attacks of November the 13th in Paris. The following day, controls at the French-Belgian border were strengthened, but the alleged logistical brains behind the slaughter of 130 people was not found. Salah Abdeslam has already returned to his home in Belgium. He passed through a control at Cambrai, close to the border. He was let through as he was not on the French police files. The terrorist threat is raised from level 3 to 4 in Brussels on November the 14th. Searches were mounted in Molenbeek, the Brussels neighbourhood where Abdeslam lived. They led to a man being detained, but the authorities gave no details. The following days, more arrests were made, but Salah Abdeslam was not found. On November the 21st, the Belgian Federal Prosecutor's Office announced that no weapons or suicide explosive vests had been found, and that one woman had been arrested and accused of involvement in terrorist attacks. There is a sense that information is not forthcoming from the authorities.
No, the question was why did we go to the level of threat of 4, and then the Prime Minister said there is indications that people with arms and explosions are in the region of Brussels, but we don't give any more details because there are a lot of investigations going on.
Despite the media blackout, 16 arrests were made after 19 raids on the night of Sunday, November the 22nd in Molenbeek, and also in Liège and Charleroi, all in connection with the Paris attacks. Hundreds of police, soldiers and special forces had been deployed, but still there was no trace of Salah Abdeslam. The manhunt has lasted 10 days, and during that time the terrorist threat level is maintained at 4 in the Brussels area and 3 in the rest of the country. Schools are closed, as too is the metro. Soldiers, a constant presence on the streets. The authorities insist that an imminent attack is possible. The investigation receives a boost. On December the 10th, fingerprints of Salah Abdeslam are found along with traces of explosives and 3 suicide belts, like the ones used in the Paris attacks, in an apartment in the Schaerbeek neighbourhood of Brussels. The information was not released until January the 8th, 2016. The net closes in. On March the 15th, a Franco-Belgian police operation is mounted in Forêt, a commune to the southwest of the capital. There is a sudden burst of fire and one man, an Algerian, Mohamed Belkaid, is killed. Weapons and the Daesh flag are found, but 2 people managed to escape. Finally, on March the 18th, the police launch a raid in Molenbeek. Traces of DNA and fingerprints of Abdeslam Salah had been found 3 days before in the apartment in Forêt. 4 months after the attacks in Paris, the hunt returns to one of the starting points in Belgium, and Salah Abdeslam is found hiding in Molenbeek.